Hi, everyone. Today we are going to talk about how to create authority faster, get people to trust you so they're interested in buying what you got to offer, the people that might be interested in buying something. Because we need to understand that there's a lot of freebie seekers out there, right? And it's okay. This is one of the biggest things we need to understand, that there are going to be few freebie seekers out there. The idea is to, of course, try to reach to the people that are interested in paying for some type of help, right? So when we work on building this authority faster, we get people to trust us, and there is a little bit more chance that they might be interested in paying for our services. So welcome back. Thank you for being here. This is the Rapid Subconscious Reprogramming Community live sessions that I do weekly. I do weekly on Wednesdays here on, the Six Figure group. And then on Mondays, I do mainly Monday Mindset. So let's talk today about building authority faster, right? How do I get people to start trusting me a little bit more? So to talk about this, let's talk about how you normally buy something, right? When you want to buy something, whether it is maybe on Amazon or you are going to buy something, you're going to invest a decent amount of money, right? You normally are going to try nowadays, most people, what they do, they go online and they start looking for reviews. So imagine that, in my case, the Mind Engineer, you can type the Mind Engineer reviews online, and it's going to take you to a website. It's going to appear amongst the first one, that is Trustpilot, where I have some reviews there. I don't do most of my reviews there because I had some problems with them. I had some reviews that were taken down by them because they thought they were not, they were fake reviews. So at the beginning, I had a lot of people sending reviews and they canceled like 5 of them. So I thought maybe this is not the best place. I'm still sending people there, but I'm using another one now that is doing, but mostly I'm putting my own reviews on my website, right? Because most of these places charge a lot of money for running your reviews, right? Trustpilot, it has like free stuff, so you can put some reviews there. So what do? You look for reviews, right? So when you're looking to buy something that is going to take some money, right? Even on Amazon, you're going to buy a book, you're going to try to look at the reviews and see what people are talking about if you don't know much about that book, right? So the same way you or most people are there, maybe you're not one of those, but I would recommend you start doing that. Before spending money, a lot of people go online and start looking for reviews. They're buying a tent, they're going to go online and look for what other people are talking about that tent. If they're going to buy a car, they're going to look what people are talking about the car. If they want to buy coaching services or something like that, they're going to look online what people are talking about those services, right? So having testimonials helps building that authority and building that trust. And this is what I want to talk today. A lot of people that are starting tell me, but Tommy, I have no, testimonials. And I tell them that that is okay. I started with no testimonials in the first business that I started. No, the business that really, grew, had testimonials. I build my testimonials for this business, the coaching business I have. So how does that start? How does it start? The last time we were talking about how to build your business faster was talking to people. This is the exact same way. You're going to talk to people, whether it is on Messenger, trying to get them, on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever, but get them on Messenger. From Messenger, try to see, I'm Tommy, I'm working on a new program for my coaching business, and I want to see if, I can test some parts of this with people out there. Would you be interested? You told me that you're, procrastinating. You told me that you're struggling with stress. You told me that you're struggling with perfectionism, with anxiety, with fear, with depression, whatever. I want to test some parts of this program with you. If you would be okay, would you be willing to jump on a call right now? No links, nothing, people. We're not going to offer them a link to sign up. When you're starting, you want to get them on a call right away. Now that you're warm, when you get them a link and they book a call for next couple of days and next week, whatever, they get cold. Seriously, they get cold feet normally, and they don't show up or they cancel the call. So when you're at that moment, talking with them, talking about their struggles, helping them there, try to get them on a call as fast as you can. So, hey, if you're talking with them, it means that you're free. If you're free, try to separate a couple of hours a day where you're going to be doing this. So apart from talking with people, you're going to try to get them on a call. Even on an audio call, maybe they don't like Zoom. So you're going to say, hey, would you like me to call you over Facebook, call, or do you have a cell phone you can share? Some people might not want that. Maybe if they want on a Zoom call, right? But get them on a call as fast as you can in any way. If you're working on Facebook, and that's one of my main, ways that I get potential clients, I get them on a Facebook call. Hey, is it okay to call you right now and see if I can help a little bit more with what you're struggling, and name their struggle, with procrastination, understand a bit deeper, sharing some tools that can help you start overcoming procrastination. Who's going to say no, people? If I manage that conversation that way, that I'm going to help them, who's going to say no? So I get them on a call, forget about selling. I get them on a call and I help them with some insight. Like imagine in my case, right, how I would talk about procrastination, right? Hey, Tommy, did you know, if I would be talking to another Tommy, let's imagine that I'm talking with, Charles. Hey, Charles, did you know that procrastination normally is a protective mechanism of the mind? And they're going to be like, what? No. So yeah, the mind is trying to protect you from pain, and that's why it's procrastinating. Yeah, but Tommy, not doing what I need to do is also bringing pain. So I tell them, yes, it makes sense what you're saying. So I bring the fears, the fear of doing and the fear of not doing. So I get into insight. I'm not going to solve their problem right away, or I might solve a little bit of the problem, right? Give them some homework to do. But I'm bringing insight so that they have an aha moment to understand what is going on. It doesn't mean that we solve it, but at least they have more awareness of why they have the problem and how to start working towards overcoming it. Because as I normally say, a lot of people are trying to overcome procrastination by, breaking things into smaller chunks, finding a bigger why, or different things that are not working for most people. So understanding what the mind is trying to protect you from, and I'm not helping them. Maybe they, okay, can we go deeper? Yeah, we can go a little bit deeper, but think that this might take some time. And in some sessions that I work with people, it might take 1, 2, or 3 sessions to be able to really find the root cause. So we start working on unraveling, bringing up from the subconscious mind, but it doesn't mean that we are going to be able to do it right now. I'll help you, start doing that. So what do I feel around the thing that I need to do? So I give them the 3 questions. How do I feel? Why do I feel this? And how does this make me feel about myself? So imagine this person is not doing laundry. How does it make me feel? Oh, it's boring. Okay, what else? It makes me feel sad. Okay, then we go into the why. Why do you feel this way? And I had a woman that, as we were going through this, she was kind of fighting me back, saying like, this process doesn't work. It's silly to think that, procrastination is a protective mechanism of the mind from doing laundry. She was saying something like that. And I told her, okay, so how do you feel sad? Why do you feel sad? Because, I don't want to do this. Why don't you want to do this? And she wasn't sure. So I asked her, when you were a little girl, were you doing laundry as a little girl? Was that something that your mom kind of, pushed you to do? And she said, oh, yes, my mom, made me do laundry. That was one of my chores at home. So how did you feel when you were a little girl? Controlled. So now she realized, she connected that she was procrastinating on doing that because she didn't want to feel controlled. I didn't solve the problem, but I was able to help the person find a deeper cause of her procrastination. When she was able to say that, she was like, whoa, I didn't realize that. So I told her, there's a part of you that is feeling controlled, that is fighting back doing the laundry because it doesn't want to feel controlled. And she's like, whoa, yeah, you're right. Okay, how do I change that? So I told her, okay, so now what we need to do is, you as an adult need to start interacting with that part of you and try to understand deeper what was going on, how she felt at that time when we was a little girl. So I tried to explain a little bit, but I didn't solve the problem. So once I did that, right, I told her, okay, so if you go deeper into the subconscious mind, and with these tools that I'm sharing with you, I can share a little bit more if you want, a free training, whatever, right? It can help you with that procrastination. So when I have the person, I'm going to tell them, hey, Charles, did this help you? Right? Or Melina, whatever, this person that I'm, helping with. And they might say, yeah, it really helped me. Okay, do you mind if I ask you to write a testimonial about this just chat that we had about how you were trying different things to overcome procrastination, and you were struggling with that for many years, you didn't even know where it came from, and with just a talk with me, you're able to really find the root cause and start working towards changing this. Would that be okay? And some people, not all of them, some people might say yes. Some might say yes and might not send it. Some might say, no, really, I don't want to put my name out there, whatever. It's okay. I can cross out your name, or if you don't want to, that's fine. And if they say no, it's okay. First of all, you practice. You got exposure. That person might be interested in coming back to you if they see that you know what you're talking about. I just built authority with that person individually, and the idea is for them to give me a testimonial so that I can build authority in a bigger community by sharing that in my group, by sharing that on my email list, by sharing that maybe on my Facebook profile, sharing that on Instagram, putting a video there on TikTok with that testimonial and explaining what happened, right? So suddenly you're building authority through testimonials. And it might happen that you talk to 5 people and you get 1 testimonial. Talk to 5 people, get 10 total, 2 testimonials. Talk to 15 people in total, you got 3 testimonials. So imagine you get 1 out of 5. Okay, keep going. As you practice, you're going to get better. As you get better, there are going to be more chances that people are going to want to work with you. And as you build those testimonials and you start sharing them in social media, you start creating more authority. As you create more authority, people are going to be more interested because then they're going to trust you that you know what you're doing. And that's what we need to get people to trust that we know what we're talking about. And seriously, that's why I found a very different way to share what I share. Because some people out there, not a lot, right? Some people out there talk about these things, but a lot of gurus don't talk about these things, right? And I talked about this, Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, right? They don't talk about a protective mechanism of the mind. They talk that it has, Tony Robbins has to do with the state, that you need to change your state. You need to pose like a superhero, feel this energy, put some music, dance, and feel good about yourself, and then go do the task. But if I have my ankle broken, and I do the pose, and I put music, and I still want to go run a 10K race, I can't because I have a broken, bone in there. So what most of these techniques out there are doing are separating, creating separation between being, right, in a way, spirit and human. There's a separation in there. They create separation. Why? Because if there's a part of me in pain that doesn't want to feel controlled and I force myself to do it, I'm still controlling. So I'm doing something maybe from fear. I'm doing something from control. And the idea is to do something from love. And that's why I talk so much. And again, I changed my logo into this, right? Because we're connecting mind and heart. I understand what's going on and I bring love into this situation so that my mind aligns and does more what I needed to do, but from a loving place, not from forcing, not from authoritarianism, right? Because that is not working for most people. David Goggins that talks about pushing yourself, kicking yourself, or whatever words he uses to do the things you need to do. That is not love. Sorry, people. Yeah, he has done, amazing things. But I'm pretty sure that deep down there's a disconnect. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. He talks about God. He talks about spirituality. But truly, I believe that there's more ego and more authoritarian in his energy than love, Buddha, Jesus, and Krishna, and so many other, avatars out there that truly brought forward love and not authoritarianism. Buddha wasn't, you have to meditate. Once a disciple of Buddha was saying, Master, or Buddha, whatever, I don't remember how they call him, but it was like, if a student is falling asleep, should I, wake him up and tell him to wake up and listen to the Master, to the Buddha? And Buddha told to him, the loving thing to do is to put his head on your lap and let him sleep. That's what he needs. Make space for him to be able to do that. If the person wants to sleep 12 hours, 15 hours, whatever, and doesn't want to do the things it needs to do, right? Taking care of yourself. No, we're not going to go there. We got to be careful not to fall in permissiveness, authoritarian, or the opposite, permissiveness. We got love in the center. Love is the middle way. Buddha, Jesus, Christians, so many people taught us that. That's what we got to work on. Okay, so circling back to what we're talking about, how to build authority faster is talking to people, getting them on a call, and asking for a testimonial. And you're going to need to do follow-up, people. At the beginning, the person you asked for and they said yes, they might forget. They have their own life. They went back to their own life. They went back to work. They went to work. They went back to their own stuff, and they forgot about you. Even though you helped them and they had an aha moment, they have other things going on in their life. So you need to be recurring into it. Hey, Tommy, don't forget to send me a testimonial, please. Next day, 2 days later. Hey, Tommy, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. If they say, hey, I didn't forget, I need to do the testimonial, don't worry, I'll do it. Perfect, thank you. If they don't say anything, hey, just a friend reminder, Tommy, whenever you can, please send me the testimonial. And I'll do that till I get these responses. 1, they send me the testimonial. 2, right? They tell me, Tommy, I'm not going to send it, right? Or 3, Tommy, stop bothering me, right? Whatever, I get blocked. Seriously, I want to get a straight answer normally. And I could send 5 messages. Seriously, I have done follow up with people for 5 messages till they responded and they sent me what I wanted. Seriously. Or if they didn't send it, they were like, no, Tommy, I don't have time. No, bother me anymore. Stop it. Okay, blocked, gone, unfriend. Bye. And it wasn't a waste of time. This is so important to understand, people. This is mindset again. It is not a waste of time, the person you helped, because the person you helped you get better at what you do, communicating what you do, managing that guidance call to give them value, to create some type of curiosity for them to want more. That's what you're practicing. So the testimonial is a bonus. I say this all the time. Testimonials are a bonus to the call. But if somebody wants to give you their time, although yes, you're giving them your time, somebody wants to give you back their time in exchange of yours, that's a great thing. And I just was talking to a person that was telling me, how the business is going, and the guy told me really bad. And I asked why. I'm talking to people over DMs and they're not responding. Okay, how many people are you talking to? How are you talking to them? Are you giving them value? Are you asking good questions? Those are things you need to learn. And the only way to learn them is through practicing. So getting somebody on a call is amazing. So just that, give yourself a pat in the back. If you get the testimonial, give yourself another pat in the back. But it's okay if you don't get it, because a lot of people are going to feel ashamed, don't want to put their names out there. I even tell people, look, if this makes you uncomfortable, we can cross out the entire name or the name, last name, or just the last name. Some people tell me, yeah, if you put my name, that's fine. Don't put the last name. Perfect. I even have crossed out some, and I have some anonymous testimonials because they didn't want to expose themselves. And that's okay too. But it's still fair. You have a testimonial. It doesn't matter if you have the name of the person or not. So start gathering as much as you can. When I started, seriously, I talked like 50, 60 people, and I gathered like 20 testimonials, and I started showcasing them. Now I am up to 250 testimonials. In Trustpilot, I have like 60, 70, okay? I don't have many because, as I said, many were brought down, and I used other platforms. People send me maybe in a private message a testimonial, I will grab it and put it in that other platform that I'm using, that it's called TrustMary, okay? I can put as many as I want in there, right? So it's good because I have mostly combined that. But what I did is I take a screenshot of the testimonial, and then that in itself, I use it in platforms. So I don't need to pay anyone for anything. I just need to do a screenshot and then save that, save it in a safe space so you don't lose it, right? Organize yourself, and I'll start showcasing that stuff. So every couple of days, testimonials. Every couple of days, boom, another testimonial. And then after the 10 that you had or 20 that you had, recycle. Recycle. People are not going to remember that 10 weeks ago you showed a testimonial of Tommy, Michael, Charles, blah. I don't remember. If they remember, it's going to be 1 or 2 people that might remember, and the rest that didn't see it might see it next time. Remember how the algorithms work. Not everybody's seeing your stuff. So you recycle. I recycle. I have posts that I have done now 3 years ago, and I keep recycling. They come up. Now I have posts nearly every day on my profile, different stuff, right? Just now I did new stuff with my new logo and everything. If you're going to see those ones that have a nice background, those colorful ones with quotes, I did that the other day with ChatGPT, with Canva. It took me an hour and a half. The doing it took me 20 minutes doing that. But then I had to put numbers to it and kind of combine all of them because they were different designs. So I had to combine them. They show different designs every day, like in a week, right? So I had to do some work and to be able to do that. So it took me an hour and a half, and I created 250 posts. 250 posts that then I'm going to recycle. So people are going to see a post that I put out there maybe 6 months ago, and they're going to see it again. Do you think they're going to remember? Do you remember a post that you read a week ago, 2 weeks ago, maybe it was really shocking. You might remember it, right? I know a lot of people remember the one that I post and I keep using it. My kid said, my kid said, I'm ugly. I'm ugly, Dad. My kid said. That's a post that I've been using for a while now. And I keep recycling it. And I still get comments. I still get engagement. I still get people loving it. So it's important to understand these things. So use those testimonials to build that trust, to build that authority faster. So how do you get those fast? Talk with people over Messenger, get them on a call right there and then. Don't have a link or anything, because remember, people are going to forget about it. They're not going to sign up. They're going to see they're going to have to fill some information. Forget about that. Don't filter. Talk to anyone. If the person is from a country that they're not going to be able to pay, that they're not the best fit for you, never mind, talk to them, because you can get a testimonial there. And that's what you're looking for. Your focus is to get testimonials. Doesn't matter who that person is. What matters is a testimonial. Get as many as you can, and then start finding a place to put them, start showcasing them, put them on your stories, put them on your wall, put them in a group if you have one group, and start moving that on, and even add a story to the testimonial above. I was talking to Tommy and he was telling me that he was struggling with blah, 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 blah. And this is a testimonial after our, first call or first session or whatever, right? If you want to put exactly how many sessions you had with that person, that's fine. I was able to help them through this process that I teach. Boom. And share that. Start using that. That builds a lot of trust and authority faster, because people start saying, whoa, this person seems, look, it helped this person, help this person, it helped this person, look at this testimony. And people need that. Most people nowadays are looking for testimonials online, reviews, before they purchase something. Use that in your benefit. Go into Trustpilot if you want, or use a website that you put in, even a free stuff where you can put testimonials and put all the testimonials there. But the most important part, you can use social media's Facebook, where you can create an album with the testimonials and put it in, in the left side part, right, where you had different things. You can put some pictures there, reviews, right? You can put it in your timeline. So you get different places where you can showcase those reviews, so that people start seeing the work that you do and might be interested in knowing more and following you more. So this is a faster way to create that authority, because posting alone works, don't get me wrong, but we got to combine it with other stuff. Posting testimonials fast tracks you into that authority and trust. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you're watching #live on Facebook or social media, #replay if you're watching replay. If you're enjoying this, let me know. If this helped, get out there, start doing this. I promise you, this is more important than doing videos or doing, the course, or writing your book or whatever. Get those testimonials one-on-one, and that is going to make it easier for whenever you're going to start selling your course, your program, your book. People are going to trust you more and going to be willing to spend money with you. That's how it works. So thank you very much for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you scale your business applying this. Thank you very much, and have a great rest of the week. Bye.